Milk Minute!
A beverage is a liquid for human consumption. It plays an essential role in our lives by quenching our thirst. Aside from keeping our body hydrated, beverages are also used for some social gatherings. Advancement of technology, there are now varieties of beverages to be served and to choose from. Today, you will learn how to check beverages orders for preparation and appropriate garnish. So now, prepare yourself to listen and learn on today's topic in TLE 10. And that's it, how to serve beverage orders. Kaya't maghanda, makinig, at matutong muli!
The Tender Love of Education in SDO Isabela. Technology and Livelihood Education.
Technology and Livelihood Education.
TLE, your choice,
Your choice,
your skill.
your skill. Magandang araw!
Ito ang EPP, Edukasyong Pantahanan at Pangkabuhayan.
Handa na ba kayo? Maging responsable sa paggamit ng ICT.
Be a successful entrepreneur.
Paunlarin ang kabuhayan. Pagpaparami ng mga alagang hayop. And that's our lesson for today.
The Tender Love of Education in SDO Isabela.
EPP TLE. Your choice, your skill.
A superbly blessed day to all of you grade 10 students. This is Teacher Catherine, your today's teacher in TLE 10, Food and Beverage Services on Air. After today's lesson, it is expected that each of you will be able to know how to serve beverage orders, specifically for presentation and appropriate garnish accompaniments. We will now begin our new lesson here at the live stream episode of Radyo Eskwela sa Isabela via Facebook page and YouTube channel. How are you, dear learners? I hope you have a great day. Please find a comfortable place for you and get your paper and pen, activity sheets and books as we discuss together the new lesson for today in Food and Beverage Service. I believe that you already discussed the types of food service during your previous lessons, right? So, let's have a short recap before we proceed to our new lesson. Are you ready? What do we mean by the word service in FBS? Precisely. Service is a term used to describe the manner and method by which food is served to guests in food service operations. What are the types of service? Can you enumerate them? Well said! The types of food service include French service, Russian service, American service, buffet service, banquet service, family-style service, and Garden service. Can you give the other name for Russian service? Very good! Russian service is also known as platter service. What do you call the type of service in which guests select their meal from an attractive arrangement of food on long serving tables? That's right, it is called buffet service. How about the type of service normally used by hotels, resorts, country clubs, casinos, and restaurants with conference rooms available for meetings or big events and gatherings? You are correct. It's called banquet service style. It is considered as informal version of the American service, where guests usually serve themselves, making the service easier. What type of service am I referring to? Absolutely right. We call it family-style service. How about the service known as the cart or trolley service? Right, it's Garridon service is the cart or trolley service. How about the type of service that signifies luxury and is distinguished by the fact that the food is cooked or completed at the side table in front of the guest? That's correct. It's Russian service. Last but not the least, it is the most prevalent style in restaurants, which is also known as plated service. Very good. It's the American service. Dear learners, what are beverages again? Precisely! Beverages are liquid formulations prepared for human consumption which have thirst-quenching, refreshing, stimulating, and nourishing qualities. What more can you say about beverages? Well said! Some beverages replenish the body's fluid loss due to perspiration. They also provide nutrients like minerals, salts, and vitamins like milk. It is a good source of calcium. And fruit juices like citrus fruit-based drinks are rich in vitamin C. Most beverages supply energy in the form of sugar or alcohol. Generally, people drink to quench thirst, enjoy social meetings, to propose a toast, or to just enjoy the taste of the beverage. Are you familiar with some types of glasses or containers used in presenting or serving beverages? Very good! Wine glasses and beer mugs are some. Every type of beverage we serve has a specific or applicable container to use. There are different types of glasses and wine glasses used for different beverages. Do you want to know about these types of glasses? If you are eager to learn, stay focused on our lesson for today. Well, before we begin our discussion, let us first check your stock knowledge regarding beverage service operations. I prepared some questions for you to answer, promising young food servers. Listen and analyze carefully before you answer. Just choose the letter of your answer from the given choices. Are you ready? Yay! Then let's get the ball rolling. This is the first question. What type of glassware is typically used for serving brandy or cognac? A. Cocktail glass. B. Pilsner. C. Snifter. D. Yard glass. What's your answer, my young food servers? Yes, you are right. It's letter C, snifter. Snifter is a type of glassware that is typically used for serving brandy or cognac. Second question. It is a glass used for serving beer. It is taller than a pint glass. It is narrow at the bottom and slightly wider at the top. A. Beer mug. B. Irish coffee glass. C. Old-fashioned glass. D. Pilsner. What do you think is the answer? Absolutely, it's letter D, Pilsner. Here is the third question. Which of the following is a short tumbler used for serving liquor called on the rocks, which means over the ice, cocktails having few ingredients? A. Old-fashioned glass. B. Red wine glass. C. White wine glass. D. Yard glass. What's your answer, learners? Very good. The answer is letter A, old-fashioned glass. It is a short tumbler used for serving liquor cold on the rocks, which means over the ice, cocktails having few ingredients. Fourth question. What type of glassware is characterized by a rounder, wider bowl which gives the wine a chance to breathe? A. Champagne flute glass. B. Red wine glass. C. White wine glass. D. Yard glass. The correct answer is letter B. Red wine glass. Did you get it? And for our fifth question, what do you call the uniquely shaped glass with a handle that is used to serve any hot beverage, such as Spanish coffee? A. Beer mug. B. Cocktail glass. C. White wine glass. D. Irish coffee glass. What's your answer, dear learners? Yes, the correct answer is letter D. Irish coffee glass. Count the number of your correct answers. Did you get a perfect score? Yay! Good job, my young food processors! Listen and learn very well in our lesson for today so that you'll be able to gain more learnings about today's lesson.
Alright!
How are you coping with our lesson? I hope you are very much interested about our topic for today. Have you experienced attending to a semi-formal or formal occasion, my dear learners? What type of occasion? Right! Weddings and christening are some. Yes, inauguration and retirement programs or parties as well. Have you experienced being served with types of drinks using different types of glasses? That's awesome! I am quite sure that you will enjoy our discussion for today. You might wonder why there are different types of glasses in occasions you have attended. Worry no more because I've got answers for you. So tune in and listen attentively in our discussion today.
Alright!
Our new lesson for today is serving beverage orders with the different types of beverage glasses, their uses and techniques in handling and serving beverage orders. Are you familiar with some examples of beverages and wines? Right! Buko juice is one of the favorite beverages served in our locality because we have a great supply of coconut. Almost every household has a coconut tree in the backyard. What else? That's right! Fruit juices are also used as beverages because we have plenty of fruits, most especially in our province of Isabela, like pineapple, mango, guayabano, avocado, and other fruits depending on their season. How about wines? Very good! Red wine is one good example. What red wine brand is your daddy's favorite? Absolutely right! Carlo Rossi is one. Maria Clara and Novellino are also some of the popular brands we see in occasions. How about local wines? Do you have any idea? Yes, we have a lot of local wines like Guayabano wine and Bignay wine. The advancement of technology nowadays develop different beverages, either alcoholic or non-alcoholic beverages. So people have a lot of variety to choose from, not unlike before that water is the oldest hydration medium. Beverages are consumed as a part of occasions with the family, friends, or even special events and holidays. Let's move further to our lesson by learning the different types of glasses used to serve beverages. There are types of containers used in serving beverages. Beverage servers call these as glassware. What are glassware? Glassware refer to items used as beverage vessels or containers, typically made from glass. The choice of the right glass is a vital element of the beverage to be invitingly presented to the guest. Well-designed glassware combines elegance and strength, stability, and should be smooth-rimmed and of clear glass. Standard shapes and sizes of glassware are available to serve specific wines, cocktails, and other beverages. Most glassware can be described as number 1. Tumblers. These are flat-bottom glasses with no handle, foot, or stem. Number 2. Footed glasses have a bowl-shaped container above a flat base but no stem. And number 3, we have stemware, which has a bowl-shaped container on a stem over a flat base. Glassware available for beverage service operations includes common glass, fully tempered, and lead crystal. Commercial operations commonly use fully tempered glassware because it is stronger than other types. Lead crystal glassware is known to have 24% lead crystal and also known as flint glass. It is known for its brilliance and clarity as well, but it is expensive. For this reason, it is best suited to fine dining establishments. Glassware is available in variety of sizes and shapes. We have 17 types of glassware. Let's identify each one. First, beer mug or stein. A beer mug takes its shape from the traditional German beer stein or tankard made of pewter, silver, wood, porcelain, earthenware, or glass, sometimes with a hinged lid and leopard thumb lift. Second, flute glass, which is preferred serving vessel for Belgian lambic and fruit beers and sometimes champagne. The narrow shape helps maintain carbonation while providing a strong aromatic front. Third, goblet or chalice are large stem bowl-shaped glasses adequate for serving heavy Belgian ales, German bocks, and other big sipping beers. The distinction between goblet and chalice is typically in the glass thickness. Goblets tend to be more delicate and thin, while the chalice is heavy and thick-walled. Fourth, snifters. It is typically used for serving brandy and cognac. Fifth, cocktail glass. It is a drinking glass with a cone forming approximately 90-degree angle in the cross-section of on a stem above a flat base. It is used to serve cocktail or champagne. Sixth, red wine glass. It is characterized by their rounder, wider bowl which gives the wine a chance to breathe. Seventh, white wine glass. These are generally narrower, although not as narrow as champagne flute. Eighth, champagne flute are characterized by a long stem with a tall, narrow ball on top. Ninth, sherry glass is a beverage ware generally used for serving aromatic alcohol beverages such as sherry, port, aperitif, and liqueurs and layered shooters. 10th, Cupid Glass, a modified version of the cocktail glass which is used for serving drinks. 11th, Old-fashioned glass. It is a short tumbler used for serving liquor cold on the rocks, which means over ice or cocktails having few ingredients. 12. Pilsner. It is used to serve beer. It is much taller than a pint glass. 13th. Pitcher. This is a large container, usually has a handle and a lip or spout for pouring the contents into several glasses. 14th. Yard glass, a very tall glass used for drinking beer. The glass is approximately 1 yard long and holds 2 imperial pints, 1.14 liters of liquid. 15th. Coffee mug. It is a smaller version of the beer mug and used for coffee. 16th. Irish coffee cup, a uniquely shaped glass with a handle that is used to serve any hot beverage such as Spanish coffee, Irish coffee, or cocoa. And 17th. highball glass. A glass tumbler contains 8 to 12 fluid ounces and used to serve highball cocktails and other mixed drinks. It's really amazing to know the different types of glassware, right?
Oh, right.
Dear learners, are you ready to learn how to handle glassware? Here are the salient points that we should always remember in handling the types of glassware. First, glassware should always be stored or kept upside down in an appropriate rack. Second, check glassware frequently to ensure that it is free from cracks or chips and it is thoroughly cleaned. Third, use a beverage tray to carry glasses in the dining room. Fourth, carry cleaned stem glassware by hand, inverting the glasses and placing their bases between the fingers and the weight of the base of the next glass. And fifth, when presenting a set number of glasses onto a cover, be aware of accepted industry standard. Wine or beverage glasses are placed to the right of the water goblet in a sequence from right to left, the one farthest to the right being used first. Another thing that we always need to keep in mind is the proper technique in serving wine to our guests. This includes the following. 1. Approach the guest who ordered the wine from the guest's right side. 2. Pour about 1 ounce into the glass. Allow the wine to be tasted and either accepted or rejected. 3. Pour from right side of the guest using right hand, right foot forward and traveling around the table in clockwise direction. 4. Fill each glass with 3 to 5 ounces of wine. The wine glass should not be more than half full at any time. 5. Replace the bottle in the ice bucket if white or sparkling wine. 6. When pouring, never allow the bottle to touch the rim of the glass. 7. As you pour, make sure label is always fronting to each guest. 8. To pour, use your wrist. 9. Touch the tip of the bottle with a clean, folded napkin to catch any drip from the bottle. And 10. Refill glasses as they are emptied. Let's proceed to the techniques in serving beverage orders. These are the following standard operating procedures. 1. Place drinks sequentially on the beverage tray. 2. Carry beverage on a well-balanced beverage tray with the left hand and serve with the right hand from the guest's right side. 3. Never place fingers near the rim of the cup or glass. 4. Hold the stem glass by the stem and a base glass or tumbler by the bottom third of the glass. 5. Make sure that glassware, cups, saucer, and utensils are clean. 6. Never overfill the glass or cup. 7. Use a cold glass for cold beverages and warm cup for the hot beverage. 8. Place a cocktail or beverage napkin under the glass when serving hard uncovered surface. 9. If a beverage is spilled, remove the glass or cup and saucer and replace it with new beverage. Now let's refresh your memory as you quench yourself with your all-time favorite beverage. Let's have a recap about the lesson we just discussed a while back. There are 17 types of glassware used in serving beverages. Can you enumerate them? That's great! These are beer mug, flute glass, goblet or chalice, snifters, cocktail glass, red wine glass, white wine glass, champagne flute, sherry glass, Cupid glass, old-fashioned glass, pilsner, pitcher, yard glass, coffee mug, Irish coffee mug, and highball glass. Are you glad that you've learned something new today? Yay! That's great to know. I am also glad that you appreciate and value the new knowledge gained today. Using the available glassware at home, you can apply or practice the proper ways of serving beverage and wine to guests by following the procedure or techniques we have just discussed a while back. I am very much confident that you can do it. If you have queries or questions, don't hesitate to message or call your TLE teacher so that he can assist you and guide you so you can do the task correctly.
All right.
Another lesson has been done. I believe that you have learned another skill to apply. Am I right? This time, please bring out your paper and pen for a short quiz. Please listen well, my dear learners, as I read to you the instructions. Write fact if the statement is correct and bluff if incorrect. Are you all ready?
All right.
Let's begin. Number 1. Glassware should always be stored upside down in an appropriate rack. Fact or bluff? I repeat, glassware should always be stored upside down in an appropriate rack. Fact or bluff? Number 2. Cocktail glass is a drinking glass with a cone forming approximately a 90-degree angle in the cross-section on the stem above a flat base. Fact or bluff? Let me repeat. Cocktail glass is a drinking glass with a cone forming approximately a 90-degree angle in the cross-section on a stem above a flat base. Number 3. Pour 2 ounces of wine for the host for tasting purposes. Fact or bluff? I repeat. Pour 2 ounces of wine for the host for tasting purposes. Number 4. If the guest switch to a different wine, use the same glass. Fact or bluff? I repeat, if the guest switch to a different wine, use the same glass. Fact or bluff? Number 5. Determine who will be having wine and ensure that all guests are of legal age. Fact or bluff? I repeat, determine who will be having wine and ensure that all guests are of legal age. Fact or bluff? Are you ready to check your answers?
Yay!
But before we check, may I remind you to be honest while checking your answers, my dear learners? Very good. For number 1, true. Number 2, true. Number 3, false, because 1 ounce only is poured in a glass for tasting purposes. Number 4, false. The answer is false because another clean and appropriate wine glass should be used if a guest switched to a different wine. And number 5, true. Who got a perfect score? Wow, that's good to know. That score shows that you were focused in listening and you understood our lesson very well. And for that, please give yourselves a big round of applause. That ends our fruitful episode, dear learners. For you to understand more of our lesson today, find time to answer the additional activities in your learning activity sheets for you to master the skills needed in doing the activity. Don't forget to submit your accomplished last or SLM through your parents or guardian in the designated drop center in your place. Always observe proper health protocols and social distancing at all times. In behalf of Bev and Radyo Eskwela, through our leaders in SDO Isabela and our scriptwriter for this episode, Mrs. Cherry Aguilar Giron Arciosa, we are again thankful for another successful and happy edition of TLE10, Food and Beverage Service. This is your teacher on air, Ma'am Catherine Joyce Lactao Cristobal, saying have a blessed and blessed day to all of you. Thank you for listening to Radyo Eskwela sa Isabela episodes. See you again next time. Goodbye. Keep safe and God bless.
Ayun na, ayun na, ayun na, sa Radyo Eskwela. Ayun na, ayun na, ayun na, sa Radyo Eskwela. Tayo na!
Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon.
Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang may iwan.
Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela!